Rwanda, a country that is roughly the size of Maryland, is located in Central Africa. Rwanda is bordered by the following countries: Tanzania, Burundi, and the Democratic Republic of Congo. The total population in Rwanda is 11,901,484, and over half the population are women. Some of the main natural hazards that are in Rwanda are periodic droughts and the volcanic Virunga Mountains, which are still active. Rwanda's fertility rate declined sharply during the last decade as a result of the government's commitment to family planning, the increased use of contraceptives, and a downward trend in ideal family size. Increases in educational attainment, particularly among girls, and the exposure to social media also contributed to the reduction in the birth rate. Despite these successes, the population growth rate is 2.45% each year, and there are 30.7 births for every 1,000 people. The death rate is 6.4 deaths per 1,000 people. The maternal mortality rate is 290 deaths per 100,000 live births, and the infant mortality rate is 29.7 deaths for every 1,000 live births. It has been stated that in developing countries, diarrhea is almost universally infectious in origin. Over 900 children in Rwanda under 5 years old die from diarrheal diseases due to the lack of clean water. In addition, malnutrition remains a serious concern in Rwanda, like many regions in Africa. The continent is home to more than 31 million underweight children who disproportionately suffer from infection due to depressed immune function. Indeed, malnutrition accounts for more than one-third of postnatal deaths. In Rwanda, undernutrition can be attributed to about half of the pediatric deaths. Although the sequelae of underweight status among children has been well defined in recent decades, the causes of childhood malnutrition are complex and influenced by many contextual factors, ranging from political instability to limited accessibility of food. Rwandan Hugs is a non-profit organization whose mission is to embrace, encourage, and empower the people of Rwanda and share their stories. They have emphasis in giving to children, impoverished families, and genocide survivors. Their focus includes agricultural development, education, emergency assistance, and support for emerging small businesses. To God be the glory. Rwandan Hugs has 4 major goals: agricultural development, which is to support good nutrition through livestock distribution projects, donations of seeds, fertilizer, and equipment, and land rental for community gardens; education, which provides funds for tuition, school fees, uniforms, books, supplies, and medical cards for students; small business development, which provides instruction, equipment, supplies, and labor costs for sewing, handcraft, and jewelry projects, and assist in distribution; and emergency assistance, where they respond to our partners' requests for assistance with basic needs to vulnerable families and orphans. For our project, we did 2 different types of fundraisers. First, we created a GoFundMe page and continuously shared it on social media throughout the semester. Through this, we were able to raise $555. Our second fundraiser was selling handmade jewelry. Some of this jewelry were made by survivors of genocide and survivors of HIV or AIDS. We tabled at the Earth Day celebration as well as on campus. We found that this was not as successful as we only raised $40. In total, we raised $595, which will allow Rwandan Hugs to purchase 13 biosand filters for the community of Kittiwa. We found that our GoFundMe page was the most successful fundraising technique. This is due to the fact that we raised a lot more money and were able to educate a lot more people. We had a total of 60 shares on Facebook, including our friends and family as well as friends of the founder of Rwandan Hugs. We also felt that we were better able to raise awareness of the issue that is affecting many lives in Rwanda.